Peace. What is up, everybody? I am OnenO. Thank you for tuning into this video today. And before we get started, I just want to show you, I'm in a hotel room here in Anaheim. It's a beautiful, rainy day, and today is Inauguration Day. So I've been waking up and seeing a ton of shit going down on my feeds online and all kinds of different stuff that people are freaking out about and worried about, and basically I have to make a video because we need to talk about what's going on with our country. And to just put it totally out there right here at the very beginning, a lot of people are using Donald Trump as an excuse to spread hate, and it comes in many, many different forms. But the irony is that this man has no power. When it comes to the political system, a lot of people in America do not understand how our political system actually works, including myself. I did not understand what I'm about to talk about until honestly like the last 6 months of my life. Like the past 6 months to 9 months of my life, I have learned what I'm about to share with you. And before that, I had no idea about this stuff. And the fact of the matter is that around the time that Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, back in the end of the 1800s, America stopped being a republic and started being a corporation. And the United States of America became a corporation. Now, what does that mean, and why am I even talking about this right now? I'll get to the point as fast as I can. The punchline of this story is that Donald Trump has no power over you and what you decide to do with your life. He has absolutely none. Zero, not even an ounce. He has no power other than the effect of influence. But he has the exact same amount of authority over me as my best friend does. My best friend has no authority over my life, does not get to tell me what to do with my life, but my best friend can influence me. And that's the only real position that somebody like Donald Trump holds. I'm not claiming that he's a best friend, it's just simply a metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that he has no power over me. He only has the position of influence if I choose to give him influence. So here's back to the story. The United States of America became incorporated. And what this means is that it has no power over those that are not incorporated. Who are those that are not incorporated? The people. The people were established as the sovereign power of this great nation known as the United States of America, the actual country, not the corporation. The corporation, which is known as the United States Corporation, has no authority over the people of the United States. And if you're already starting to get confused by these words, that's a good thing, because these words, the people that designed these two languages and these two worlds, designed them to confuse you. Actually, I should say it even more clearly. The United States of America, which was established as a free and independent society in favor for the people, that there's no king or queen or pope that are in charge of the people are simply in charge of themselves. That was a good thing, established as a good thing. What was a bad thing was when people decided to make a corporation known as the United States of America, specifically to confuse the people of the United States of America into thinking that they are part of this corporation. And how do they confuse them? They use words like citizenship. Citizenship was never even used before the early 1900s. That word was never even used to describe people that live and reside here in the United States. That word was specifically designed to get you to verbally fall out of the jurisdiction of being in the free and independent form of society and fall in to being part of the corporation. You can only, if you call yourself a citizen, you are actually calling yourself part of the corporation. That's what that word means, and that's what that word is designed to describe. Do some more research on that term, citizenship, because essentially speaking, you're not a citizen. You don't belong to the United States of America. I don't belong to the United States of America. I am standing on the land. People have termed this land the United States of America. How can I belong to even a piece of land when I can walk all over the place? And also, how can I belong to a corporation when a corporation is a piece of paper? What that means when I say I belong to the corporation or I'm a citizen of the United States, it's the same thing. That basically means that I will adapt this corporate policy as my lifestyle, which I simply do not. I can't. I am diametrically opposed to any kind of corporate rulership over me and my country and my friends and my family. So what I'm trying to say with all of this is Donald Trump is like a manager of Walmart. Now, if a manager of Walmart decides to say that nobody can smoke weed, what he's really saying is that no employees of Walmart may smoke weed. So now, if you consider yourself a citizen of Walmart, then you have to abide by what this manager of Walmart declares for his employees. He has the right to say that I don't want my employees to smoke marijuana, either on the job or off the job. But what he doesn't have a right to do is to say that the people outside of the jurisdiction of Walmart may not smoke marijuana. And we the people genuinely and truly live outside of the jurisdiction of the corporation known as the United States of America Corporation. And it is a very big difference than living in the landmass that we call the United States. It's confusing, but basically, today is Inauguration Day, and Donald Trump is going to be taking an oath of office. What is this oath that he is about to be taking? The oath is to the Constitution. The Constitution protects the people. I have never taken an oath to the Constitution. Donald Trump is going to take an oath to the Constitution. And what that means is that when he takes this oath of office, he will uphold, according to his word, we don't know how well he's going to follow his word, but according to the oath of the office, he has to uphold everything that the Constitution states. And what the Constitution states is that the people are above any form of government, any form of corporate status, any form of rulership. The people are above that, and Donald Trump is taking an oath where he is going to say that he honors that. And we should all take him up on his oath. So if he declares something that he would like to change about our society, and we the people do not agree with his change, then who wins? Who gets the power? And the answer is simply the people. Not the citizens of the United States, the people. We the people get to choose how we want to live our lives. This is why I'm not concerned about who the president is, because really, at this point, the President of the United States is really just a corporate ruler who has corporate military and corporate war agenda and corporate financial agenda. These are all corporate entities, and this is what the current President of the United States is actually residing over. He's just working with the general economy, if you will, of money, war, and politics. We the people are outside of all of those conversations. I have no investment in war. I have no need for any of that in my life. I live a peaceful life. I am a man of God. I am a man of nature. I am a man of harmony. And I choose to live in harmony. And if my version of harmony, actually I shouldn't even say it like that. I can't have my version of harmony. There is either alignment with truth or you are insane. Truth is the only thing that exists. And if you align yourself with illusion, you are aligning yourself with insanity. And that is what Donald Trump represents. He represents illusion, because he and everybody in that position, George Bush, Obama, Hillary Clinton if she had been in office, anybody who adopts that position in the last especially 100 years, they have nothing to do with the people of the United States. They have everything to do with the corporation. So basically, I'm trying to give you some information that hopefully can bring some peace into your life, some peace into your heart, some peace into your mind, and some peace into our society. Because Donald Trump has no power over the people of the United States. Donald Trump only has power over the citizens of the United States. And it's very important, if you don't understand what I'm saying and why these terms are different, it's very important that you go and do some more research on this exact subject. Because the people are above the president. The president serves the people. So if the people don't like what the president is doing, then the people change it. And the president must follow what the people want. And if the president does not follow what the people want, then we have the right to civil disobedience. I have the right to live my life how I want. It's an unalienable right. If I am not causing harm to any person in the world, I have the right to live however I want. If I choose to have sex inside marriage or outside marriage, that's my choice, meaning before married or after married. If I choose to smoke marijuana or not, that's my choice. If I choose to live a lifestyle that is not politically correct, that's my choice. Whatever form of spirituality I choose to engage with in my life, that's my choice. No government, no corporation, and no religious leader have the right to tell me, to force me to be somebody or something that I'm not. And all of this stuff has many rabbit holes attached to it. All of these topics have many rabbit holes attached to it that you should just go research on the internet. But I'll give you one little bit of caution out there. Beware of the sovereign citizen circle, because you are not a citizen. Remember that? You are sovereign. But to claim sovereignty as a political move is a dumb idea, because you do not need to claim you are sovereign. You are sovereign. And that's a big difference when it comes to how the political system actually works. So beware of sovereign citizenship, and just listen to those people online that continue to remind you of your actual true nature of being sovereign. Nobody needs to teach you how to claim sovereignty. You are sovereign. You've only forgotten it, and now you need to be reminded of it. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this video up. I feel like I've gotten out most of what I wanted to say to you. But really, on this day, on the day that we have a new president coming into office, Barack Obama has left office, and as I'm making this video, Donald Trump is about to take the oath of office. And from this day forward, for the next 4 years, he will be our president. But the reason I'm putting that in quotes is because he has no power over me. He has no power over us, the people, the real individuals that make up this country. The people are above the president, and that's the main message I want you to understand. I'm going to say it 3 more times so you don't forget. The people are above the president. The people are above the president. The people are above the president. The president works for the people. Okay? Get that through your brain. Let it fester in there. Ask God and the Holy Spirit that is within you. Ask God for more guidance as to how to understand this subject on a deeper level. Because we are not alone, and we have the entire universe working in our favor. Alright, sorry about that. My last video I was just making just randomly stopped, so I just started this video and I'm just going to wrap it up right here. So anyways, all I was really trying to say is that the people are above the president. Do not be concerned with who is in office. Only be concerned with the style of life that you want to live, and begin to live that way. Live in harmony with nature. Align yourself with universal truth, and you will be free of all of this stuff. And ask God and the Holy Spirit within you for guidance. Ask that God reveal to you more about this subject that I am giving to you, because there is an immense amount of truth inside this subject. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to officially wrap it up. Thank you for listening. I hope this has brought some peace into your mind, your heart, and I ask that you share this peace with the people that you come in contact with. It is very important from this point forward that we live life in harmony with nature, in harmony and alignment with truth, and in love with one another. No more time for hate. There's no more time for fear. Now is the time for love, and we need to live that way. It needs to be part of our actions, and it needs to be part of our words. Okay? Do it with me, because I can't do it alone. But I am here to remind you that one person can make a huge difference. So be that one person in your life and in your world, and make the difference around you. All right? Thank you again for listening. Please go check out my website, IamOnenO.com. I have a blog up there with a bunch of meditation videos to help bring some peace into your day, and a bunch of blogging talks to be able to educate your mind and your spirit. All right? Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful rest of your day and your week, and may we share this love that God has gifted to us from the inside out. Oneness in sound. I am OnenO. Peace.